Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Bootyverse Alternate Reality Road to Anywhere mini-series. I don't know if there's going to be any more than this, but we'll have some fun with at least one of them. This is the series within a series where I never left Ajax. I never had to jump out of that window with my CCPO because Greeno, my agent, never grassed us up. So we decided to stay because we were onto something good, and I really enjoyed my time here, and I felt like I'd built a team that was getting very good. It was young, it was full of quality, and I knew it was full of quality because when I left, and of course went over to South America, where I've now had 3 jobs in the actual series, I slowly watched that team get dismantled for a lot of money. Ajax made a lot of money, a lot of profit, and they spent that profit and they carried on winning league titles, but it wasn't the same. So what can I do? I'm going to give it one more season, and I want to see what I could achieve with this team because they were pretty special. So thank you for watching this random little episode. Hopefully you've just watched yesterday, episode 20, my return to the actual Road to Anywhere. I've come back from France and had a great time. It was brilliant. I won't go over it all, just in case you did watch that. I don't want to repeat myself because I do that quite a lot. So anyway, it's nice to be back here. One of my favourite flats, I'll be honest with you. But is it going to be a good season? Let's find out. We're going to start the episode here right at the end of episode 20 of the Road to Anywhere, which hopefully you did see. Come watch it if you haven't. Bloody hell. Right, so it's now 2039, and this is the first transfer window after I left, and you can see, you know, I did some good business, found some good players on a cheap that they've made a lot of money from. Nielsen, of course, went to Barcelona for 103 million. Wizard, we know him from a time in Poland. He went somewhere else. I managed to bring him in. He's gone for a ton of money. Robert Easton went to Liverpool. Thiago went to Bayern. So they made a ton, right? The next year, you know, they've sold more players. They made a decent amount of money, but they are spending money. They are doing well. I mean, he was outstanding when he's gone to PSG. That is cheap because he's very good. He was very good. Again, the next year, sold more players. Any of my boys? Yes, of course. I mean, they're spending it though. They're spending money. So we'll see how well they've got on without me. Is this the last year? No. Christ. I've been gone a long time, haven't I? I was going to take a bit of familiarising with it because I do remember the squad and I know who's good. But it had been a couple of weeks, but it was good to get back into it. So that is my title win, and they have carried on winning a league, which is absolutely fantastic. They had another manager. He left to become an international manager, and the current manager is a regen called Filip Stoichkov. If we go here, this is where I won the league, and of course they would have got into their Super Cup, the Johan Cruyff Shell. They won that. They won the Dutch Cup, won the league, runners up in the Dutch Cup, won the league, got a new chairman, won the league, lost the cup. So they never managed to do anything in Europe, and I felt like domestically we were set, we're sound. That's where I wanted to do something in Europe. Now don't forget, I actually did do something in Europe, didn't I? If we go back a little bit there, I won the Europa League, obviously went to the Super Cup and lost it, but I felt like this team had more in the tank. So let's leave the Road to Anywhere, go through a little portal to a new place, an alternate reality, where I'm still Ajax. And where I signed that new deal. Remember, my deal ran out in 2035, and yeah, I thought I'd just leave. I didn't. They kept me on a month to month. But anyway, enough of that. It's also a place where I've still got black hair and a black beard, and I don't look like a granddad. If you haven't watched episode 20 yet of The Road to Anywhere, you won't understand what I mean. But it's nice to be young again. 56 years young. Essentially, this is where I left them. This is the point I left. So we had money in the bank and money to spend on wages. But I had a good team, and I didn't think I wanted to do anything with it. I wanted to keep them together. Because a lot of these lads obviously went when I left, as you've seen, for big money. But they didn't all want to go. Like, none of them wanted to go. So I was going to use my money to give out some new contracts and keep the boys together because they're young-ish. Obviously, we've got a player at 31, that Brazilian I brought in the last season who scored loads of goals. He was a good player in the end. He started off slow, but he scored goals. But the rest of the team are a really good age. Some of them are going to start peaking. Some of them are young and talented. There was one player who does leave, the last surviving real one, I think he is. He left. Well, he's about to leave. He is leaving. The deal's done. He's going on a free. 32-year-old. But that was another thing. I kept a lot of them old guys and we slowly got rid of them But obviously, I had young guys now who are going to be coming homegrown because they've been here so long. So I had no issues with any European squad quotas. I think we were good to go. But let's just quickly look at some of the talent. Obviously, this is a lad, I think they got to PSG. Look how good he is. Look how good he becomes. Nielsen, my right winger, was outstanding, remember. Ivanov, the defender, another cracking player. Dosen, great player. Look how good they are. Hernandez, another good player, defender. Lucas, he's the 31-year-old Brazilian, but scored goals for me for fun. Defensive midfielder, good player. I mean, look at him, Wizard. We all know, remember Wizard. You can't forget Wizard. Jesus, he was class for me on the left wing. Thiago, my goalkeeper, was mint. I mean, it is quite scary. Indiana Jones, good young player. Dutch. The lads are good. The squad was good. But is this going to be a repeat domestically, or can we do something in Europe? I mean, my staff was peaking. Didn't have to do it. I didn't want to do anything. So I did sell some youngsters. I didn't do anything with the staff. Obviously, all the players gone. That was it. That was it. We're ready to go. For the pre-season, we played one of our affiliates and then a couple of testimonials. I accepted them. And of course, we went to America. We love America. I love pre-season. It was just a great way of just getting familiar with the lads again, getting their names back in my brains and having some fun. So they want me to win the league. And knowing that they did win the league, even though they sold £300 million of a player, kind of a bit of a pressure really, isn't it? Because I want to win it. Hopefully I do. Dutch Cup. Yeah. Board expectation. Nothing. We'll see what happens with that. Obviously we've got the Super Cup as well. And then the Champions League. Woo. So now we've jumped forward to my next save point. And like most of these things, it's the 1st of January. Start of a new year. A fresh year. But at this moment in time, we are top of the league. But what a challenge. It was fun. Lost 3, drawn 2. Only top by a point, feeling the pressure. 2 best players in the league, my right winger and one of my centre halves, and João Lucas scoring those goals. But yeah, we're not running away with it. It's not been easy. As you can see, started off amazing. 4-0, 7-1, 3-0, and then didn't win a game for 3. Then went on a great run. And then recently it's been a bit here, there, and everywhere. But again, game management sometimes. I think domestically we should do well in something. Although I need to win the league because the computer did when I left. So I need to. But I was in Europe, remember? And look at this. I'm a United fan and I know most people probably hate us. And they're laughing at that. But when I saw that, I was like, shit. Man United, Atletico Madrid. I mean, what is it, Copenhagen, that, innit? From Denmark. I think that's an achievement. So they're the 2 games I lost. Got beat off United at Old Trafford. Got battered off Madrid. Both away. But then look at that. Battered Madrid at home. Beat Man United. And obviously won the other 2 against the Danes. So second is enough for me. It's got us out of the group. It's got us through. It's given us hope. Although, yeah. Man United can beat them though. In the Premier League 2-1. And boss them. Maybe we've got a chance. Maybe. Financially, things are looking great. Obviously, we've lost 10 million, but we're making money, so nothing's really changed. Like I said, didn't sign any players. Wages still the same. Still got the same amount in the bank, same amount to spend. But with the window opening, I wasn't going to. Because the lads are doing well. The lads are doing really well. I mean, God, I miss these boys, you know. It's one of my favourite teams I've put together. Just because there's so many lads I found for good money who are worth a fortune, and we know they can be sold on for a fortune. But to keep them together and to get the majority of them, apart from one of them, him, Mr. Money Knickers, to sign new deals, they just went for it. Yeah, I'll have a new deal. I'll stay here. I know the project. I believe in Bood. I believe in your CCPO. I believe we can achieve. Apart from the Dutch Cup. So yeah, we're not dominating domestically. We're only just at the top of the league, but we're still in the Champions League. There's still things to play for. So yeah. And if you look at the team, I didn't beat team either. It was one of them things where, you know, no, I could play a good team here. I don't need to rest them. Let's go for this. Let's get a good start in the Dutch Cup. Funny old game, innit, Fat Bow? Just over a month into the future. It's the 20th of February, 2036, and we're still top of the league, just by 2 points. Got the 3 best players in the league, top goal scorer in the league. Yeah, I want to mind more of a cushion. You need that. You want that cushion. Like in episode 20, if you've seen it, if you've got a cushion in the league, you can take more gambles in the league and drop points to save players for continental games. But yeah, I felt a bit of pressure with it. It was fun though, but I was feeling it. No, we've done well. I mean, been brilliant recently on my last 5 games at this point. Now, this is a save point just before the Champions League is about to kick off. So we'll jump forward. Can we get past Liverpool? Probably not. Or maybe we will. Well, at home, we beat them 2-0 in quite an even game with Ivanov, my centre-half, and of course the legend that is João Lucas, the Brazilian superstar. I'm a Man United fan. We love a Brazilian, and I love him. Then check this out for a little cheeky bit of FMing. 2-0 down. 2-0 down. João Lucas scores us one back. Happy days. And then a freaking, is it Indiana Jones, Casamaga Wiggerio? That's how you pronounce it officially. In the 93rd minute. I love this game sometimes, don't you? And we now have the black and yellow. Come on. And a quick check on the league. We're now 5 points clear at this point because we've been on a good run. You'll see it later, but trust me, it was pretty good. On to the 7th of May, where we beat Borussia Dortmund 1-0 in a very, very close game. Mr. Nielsen, the right-wing legend, getting us a goal in the 46th minute. But what could we do at our place? Well, we drew. Check that out. It's enough, innit? In the league, though. Yeah. Gambling, wasn't I didn't have the cushion. We had 5 points, I think, wasn't it? Last time we looked. Gambling because of the Champions League. I'll probably show you all the results in one go. And it's kind of backfired on me a little bit. Am I balls in the league up for a Champions League dream, which is just a fucking dream? We'll find out. Or will it pay off? Because at this point, I've played the first leg of the semi-final. And we've won, being Inter Milan 3-0. Check that out, right? So maybe it's going to work. So maybe it's silly. Because, you know, when you're playing Feyenoord in PSV, I gambled. I couldn't push him through. I gambled and it's not worked, and you can see that by the fact that we're now second in the league because I've been beat off Feyenoord, got beat off PSV, but it's helped us in the Champions League. So it's the 7th of May, and I'm hopefully going to double livecom this because we're going to play the second leg together, quick livecom, and see if we can get to a final. And then the league, we'll just have to wait and see. Shit. So I have made 11 changes from the last game because I've now put my good team out there. So hopefully that rest, even though we ballsed ourselves up in the league, is going to be good enough. We've got a 3-goal cushion here away in Milan. Just got to get through this game and win a Champions League freaking final. So yeah, again, this was a ton of fun to play. Like I said in my other video, on holiday, no TV, no internet. You know, busy days for them kids. The kids don't do as much at home probably as they did on holiday. Loads of activities, loads of swimming. We've done canoeing, running around all day in bloody water parks, on walks, going to see villages and all that good stuff. So you get to the end of the day, they're getting well tired early, which is good. I've had tea, kids go to bed, sat on that veranda, chatting with my mum, not my sister because we don't speak, bit awkward, and my wife. It's been good, drinking a lot of white wine, red wine, beer. They're in it straight away. 1-0 to Inter. Shit. Corner to Inter straight away. I've just demanded more from the boys. Oh no. Oh, this is not going to plan, is it? I mean, you don't have away goals anymore, do you? Fucking hell. But yeah, it was good. It's just been good. Like I said, every night sitting on that veranda, getting a good few hours in. Getting a good few hours in here or there, to be fair. Honestly, best holiday I've had in ages. Absolutely ages. The only thing I think we realised was we can all go on all day together. But God, all-inclusive makes your life easier. We weren't all-inclusive. It was like a holiday park. Brilliant facilities. Staying in a huge caravan. And oh my God, here's Pedro Porro. Wow. Wow. You got to cook for yourself, haven't you? I mean, the women did quite a bit. I won't lie. I did a lot of the barbecue stuff. It's João Lucas. Come on, mate. But yeah, I think we decided we'll have a break next year, do our own thing. And then in 2 years, we're going to go away again. But we're going to go on a traditional holiday, all-inclusive, on a plane. Although I did enjoy the driving. I've never driven in Europe on the right side of the road. So it took me a lot of adjusting when you get to roundabouts. And when you're on the motorway, when you're overtaking, you feel like you're undertaking. It's the weirdest thing. But you do get your head around it quite quickly. And this is a game. No, ref, come on. Come on, ref. Check and goal review. Do us a favour. Do us a solid. No. I thought, I'm going to be honest with you. 3 goals would be a freaking enough, lads. They've come here and been absolutely dump. Inter Milan are on fire. It's not even the end of the first half. They've got another free kick and they've just hit the freaking woodwork. Right, highlight. Well into injury time here. Well into injury time. Is this going to be something meaningful? Easton finds Wiz. Oh, Wiz. Well then, half time. It's 3 apiece. Entertainment, innit? It's entertainment. So, even though everyone's played pretty shit, let's be honest, I'll just give him a full-on ass kicking. I'm going to give him a little chance. I'm going to give him till 60 minutes. See if anyone out there can redeem themselves. Long ball from Thiago. We're just getting bossed here, aren't we? I'm going to have to change this up, I think. It's not working, unfortunately. Ruining my holiday dreams here. I've had fun this season. It's been fun. Even though maybe, I don't know, maybe should I have signed a player or 2? I don't know. I didn't want to. I wanted to go with these boys. I'd missed them all so much. Here's Wizard. Finds Nilsson. Nilsson 1-on-1. Nilsson 1-on-1. Come on, corner ball. Come on, Nils. Come on, lad. Curls it in. Oh, I'm getting annoyed here. All right, come on, Dawson with a free kick. I've encouraged him. I've brought Wizard off, and we got back into it. Nilsson with a goal. 3-1, 4-3 in aggregate. Come on. Right, bloody hell, 10 minutes to go. It's Inter Milan. I've got it back, Nilsson. Well done. No, he's not. He's lost it again. Brilliant. Come on, lads. Come on. No. Wow. Jesus Christ. But they're coming at me. Should we go a bit more defensive? I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe I should. Too late now, isn't it? Right, Schmeets on the left. I fired him up. Let's see if we can give him some fire in the belly. But it's not going to work, is it? I don't want to go defensive. Oh, well done, Hernandez. Right, here we go. Rossini. Through to Dosen. The bloody goal. So here we go, back into extra time. Joe's been nice as well. I've got Michael Beale back as my assistant. Obviously, he was my assistant. He did leave when I left. And every club I went to in South America, he was always willing to come. But he wanted like 14 grand a week. And nowhere in South America are you going to have the money to pay 14 grand a week to an assistant manager. But it was nice that he wanted to come with me, wherever I was. He wasn't bothered about the club. And shit, checking penalty review. It's a fucking penalty. We all know it is. No penalty. Cheeky free kick though. Corner of the box. Pedro Porro. Oh, well done, Hernandez. Right into the second half. I've made more changes. I've had to bring the keeper off. Percy Wicks. He's come on as well. I'm not changing anything. We're going for this, even though we've not been great. Maybe you should have. Why do I keep saying that? Oh, what a I'm gutted. Right. I'm going for this. 5-1, 4-5. Wow. Anyway, we're going very attacking. Going to kick up the arse. We need a miracle. We need a miracle because we've been shit. We've been absolutely shit. Full time. Fair play. Now, I could have maybe done a few things, but I thought it was entertaining. Quite fun. I thought maybe, you know, we could pull some out of our arse. So we nearly did. But yeah, they scored another 2 goals. It is what it is. You can't win everything. So I think we did very well getting here. But good teams. Liverpool, Dortmund. We beat them 3-0 as well. So I'm proud of that. Edging closer. Was it? You might not remember, but I think we got to the quarterfinals in my last year here. So I got to the semi-finals. There could be an episode 2 in this. Maybe a few tweaks to this squad. Because the good one is still young. Maybe they could go all that way. But the season ain't over and it will still be a double live con because I've got to play 2 more games, right? I'm not even top of the league. We need favours. We need results. So let's see what happens. Just played my first game against FC Groningen, who were 3rd. Tough game, away from home. Didn't know what to expect. And on stat-wise, it was equal. The game was equal. But luckily, 2 goals, one from Indiana Jones, one from Racina. Gives us a 2-0 victory. With 1 game left to play. But we had a little bit of luck on our side because look at that formation. Final drew. 0-0. Which now puts us in a pretty good position for this last live con because we are now top of the league by 1 point, right? And we've got to play at home against Sparta Rotterdam, who are down in 12th. The FM gods sometimes shine on you because Feyenoord have to play at home though FC Groningen, who are in third. So they've got a tougher game there. We're both at home though. As long as we win, I mean, other things can happen. As long as we win, this season is not a bust because I'm this close to having nothing. Out the cup straight away. Champions League semi-final. Balls up in the second leg. I could balls this up as well. This could be an absolute bust, couldn't it? So here we go. I'm feeling the pressure. Like, my heart is absolutely pounding. We just got to win this game. Good team out on that pitch. Always put a good team out. Got a great squad. Got to play Sparta Rotterdam. We need FC Groningen to do us a favour. Away at Feyenoord. I'm shitting it. Look at that. Christ, it's been fun. But I'd like to win the league, please. Okay, so here we go. Can we do this? Dosen obviously would have been playing. Indiana Jones is playing instead because he's injured. Which is great, innit? Just what you need. But like I said, just do our job. And we'll see how it goes. Now, I'm off for another week from today. I've got another week off, so I think I'm definitely going to be playing an episode 2. We'll do an episode 2 of this, even if no one watches this one. Just because I've got the time on my hands to do it. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And obviously get to play the normal Road to Anywhere as well. Oh, I'm not going to give anything away just in case you've seen this one first. But make sure you check out episode 20. That should have come out the day before this video. Because I need you to watch that and get involved with the actual series and support this series as well. This little mini side series, which I'll be honest with you, in the back of my head when I started this, I thought I'll just dominate domestically again. We'll clear up and hopefully do well in Europe. And we did do all right in Europe, but the league itself has been way tougher. You know, oh, here we go. Come on, let's settle some nerves. Let's settle some nerves. João Lucas. Boom. 1-0. That was his 39th goal of the season. Some player, that lad. In getting on a bit, but he's some player. But yeah, I'm definitely going to play. Definitely have an episode 2. Why not? Because like I said, I've got time on my hands. I think I've learned lessons this year. I've got a great squad. I think I can keep them together. Everyone's got contracts. Hopefully I can keep them together. But I think, you know, we've had a year off from signing players. I don't know how much money we'll have. We'll have a look at the end. I don't think it's going to be much different than what I had at the start of the season. But I think it might be time to maybe sell a player here, maybe a backup player, maybe try and bring some more quality in. Easton there has got a red. Shit. Right then, so I brought off, I'm not going very defensive, Mr. Michael Beale. Brought off Indiana Jones, the AMC, and just brought on Timber. Not the original Timber, the Regen Timber, you might remember him. Very good midfielder, was already here. About 28 years old. He wants a new challenge, so he might be the kind of player, you see him there, that I sell. 28 years old, might get a good amount of money for him. I'm going to freshen things up. I mean, and initially the squad itself is very good. Starting 11 is very good. But I think I maybe need to sort a few things out so we can maybe get a cushion hopefully in the league. But I liked it this year. I liked how tough the league's been. It's not just been about me rotating. I've lost games with a good team, and there you go. João Lucas, 40th goal of the season. We only need 10 men. We only need 10 men. Right then, I've got to ask this, even if you haven't watched episode 20. If you're French, why do you poo in holes in the floor? On that note, it's half time. I should have asked it in the last episode, really. But we're doing well. Without 10 men, of course. Mr. Easton, very good player, but he's got himself sent off. Little turd. But job's done, and to be honest, I've been crapping myself that much. I haven't been looking if any other results have popped up. Maybe you know how Feyenoord are doing. At this moment, I genuinely don't. But I need to actually look now. Come on, give me some info. Let's have a look at the league table. Let me look at the Feyenoord Groningen game. You should be flashing that up at all times. I mean, I think you can have it on, can't you? But I don't like to always see things. I like to not see things sometimes, or have that element of surprise. Do you know what I mean? But here we go. Nice little highlight is Timber. Oh, beautiful pass. And he's a good player. He's a good player. I don't know. I'm excited. Like I said, I've got loads of time in my hands. Should have a lot of fun with 2 saves on this week. Don't get to do that often because, you know what, I think I do quite well, as you probably know, with work and stuff normally, to get through seasons quite quickly. But having all this time, I've got to take advantage of it, really. And I'm just loving you guys who've actually come back, because I'm expecting a drop off on this, on the other one, because you have a week off, or nearly 2 weeks, people forget about you, which is very heartbreaking. It is. How can you forget about me? Have we won the league? Well, there's no... We should have. We've won. So we have won the league, but we've got no trophy ceremony. So Feyenoord drew. Never came up. We didn't get a trophy ceremony, but we've won the league. Thank fuck for that. Oh, totally tits this season up, I'll be honest with you. Of course, it's a relegation playoff, but who cares about that? We are champions again, although I do have the 3 best players. 3 beautiful players. And the top league goal scorer, João Lucas, with 35 goals in the league. What a ledge. FC Groningen, fair play to them. They were definitely a good side this year, finishing 3rd. Gave us games. Beat FC20 in the Dutch Cup. I mean, Atletico Madrid, we had them in the group stage and they were a tough team. Although we did beat them. They battered us and we battered them. So that would have been an interesting final if we could have got there. But Inter Milan beat us, the bastards. So hopefully I'll remember to show you who wins that. Now, there are quite a few players who've got 2 years. That's the minimum, 2 years on them deals. And I'd say only 1 or 2 of them are actually first teamers. So yeah, there's going to be some work to do. Everyone else is locked in. No minimum fees. So I don't have to sell anyone if I don't want to. Work to do. And like I said, the money hasn't really changed. I mean, it's still on the 18th of May, so things might change, but I don't think it'll change too much. But I'm not looking at bringing in a superstar. Maybe I will if I sell. Again, you never know what's going to happen. So see how we sell, see how much money I can generate maybe, see if I can find any nice little buys, because like I said, I think my first team 11 is cracking. So go, thank you for watching this random little alternate reality Bootyverse video where I never left Ajax. Twitchy bummy that. Disappointed. Can't lie with the Champions League. I could have done a lot better with that, I suppose. I probably would have done it if it was on my own, but it is what it is. We'll go again next year. I've got time, so let's go for it. Let's have an episode 2, and hopefully you enjoyed this one enough to come back for that, because it's a cracking little team, and you never know what's going to happen in Football Manager, do you? So I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully you're looking forward to watching it. And again, I appreciate anyone who's come back for this or the main series while I've been away. I've had a lot of fun on holiday. It was amazing. But I missed you guys. I missed this. I miss talking to you. I miss making videos. So we are back in the groove now. Keep your eyes out, because hopefully this weekend there will be a lovely little episode out with 3 great guys where we're going to talk about the game, talk about what we've liked this year, talk about what we want in the new game, talk about some real football as well. So yeah, great guys, all of them. So hopefully you'll check that out and stay happy, stay safe. Me and my CCPO will be back with a vengeance in both series. Yeah, I'm very excited, especially for the main series, to see what you lot get up to, because you're crazy bastards. Anyway, love you long time. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.